the only good vampire book, period. Salem's Lot. Book reviews. What is up, everyone? It is N, and today I'm going to be reviewing another book, Salem's Lot, by Stephen King. So, this isn't it. Got it. Salem's Lot. This one. Hello everybody, it is N, and today I'm going to be reviewing Salem's Lot by Stephen King. His second novel, written way back when, I don't know, like, what is it, 30, 40 years or something? I don't know, it's a long time. It's really good though. Seriously, this is probably my favorite novel from Stephen King yet. It is incredible. Now the plot is pretty much basically just, guess what? Vampires have come. What are you gonna do? I don't know, let's read a book and figure out what to do. Cause that's how you learn. The main character, Ben Mears, shows up and is like, yo, okay, I'm in this giant village now. But then suddenly, vampires. What are you gonna do? Get rid of them. What's gonna happen while you get rid of them? Lots of... No spoilers. The cast of characters is awesome. We've got Ben, Susan, and then the doctor dude, and then the teacher dude, and then the kid dude, and then we got a lot of dudes. But they're all awesome. They're all very specifically made to be very different from each other. So none of them have overlapping features. They're all very diverse cast of characters. Each of them has their own kind of arc on their own, I guess. Like, some of them are in the story for a short amount of time. They're a main character, easily. They're an easy main character. But they're in the story for only a short amount of time, and we don't know much about them. So I know the doctor dude, not a great character arc, but Susan, great arc. Ben, pretty good arc. The kid, pretty good arc. They've all got good arcs, most of them anyway. But this book isn't specifically about the arcs. The characters are in such a realistic scenario. This is a modern version of Dracula from what I've read at the introduction. So it's all about what would happen if vampires were in the real 21st century, or what is it, 20th century world. And that's how it becomes super realistic. Now, practically everything in this book was awesome. So we've got the supernatural element, vampires, but the vampires came into a town that's so normal, that's so believable. In the end, the supernatural being coming into this completely normal town shakes it up, and it brings on a very dangerous, scary, chilling feel, like this small little area has been infected. And that's how we end up with this giant crew of characters who need to take out the vampires. Personally, my favorite character would have to be Straker or Callahan. Callahan's pretty awesome. Callahan's the priest dude. I think he's a father, whatever that is. But we've got Straker, who's awesome, has a great arc. Not arc really, but a great mystery surrounding him. And that's the most fun part. We've got this mysterious dude who we kind of know what's going on with, but we don't really, but we gotta figure it out because it's important. We don't know why it's important, but we know it's important. All of these characters have something really awesome about them. I could literally pick out any of these characters and say, I like this one the most because, and be able to give a really good reason for it. For example, the main character, Ben Mears. Love the dude. He's a writer, but he's also very creative and has a childhood trauma that makes everything even more interesting because it's kind of mimicking his past in a sense. Not exactly, not even close, but in a sense. If you look at the cover of this book, it's a thing, and it's called the Marston House. It's a little house that, I think it's the Marston House. I don't know. It's a house though, and that's the most important house. It's really cool because often we don't really see a book with a very important setting. We see that in It. We've got that turnpike in It that's huge and important. We've also got the sewers and the giant ending battle thing, but I'm not going to talk about that. This has Marston's house. Awesome house. Awesome lore. Perfect ambience around it. King wrote it perfectly. So nice, subtle, proper writing. The writing's awesome. It didn't off-put me whatsoever. It's great writing, just like the King you and I know. And so these things come together and create basically a masterpiece. Now, my favorite thing about this book would probably have to be the connection between Straker and the Marston's house. These things come together like two perfect puzzle pieces. They're so perfect for each other. They make perfect sense. And together there's this giant ambience and vibe, as well as a giant mystery, as well as we know what's going on, we know it, but we're not admitting it to ourselves. And basically, it's literally just all the evil, just evil, just all the evil all together in the one house. It's also a great symbol. It's got a symbol of evil. Something I have to complain about in the book, Father Callahan. I want to know more about him. The dude was awesome. He was interesting. He was great. What happened? Where'd he go? I want to know. But obviously I can't complain about that because he does come back in the Dark Tower series. Actually, in the next book that I haven't started yet. So I'm going to see him real soon. And I'm really happy that I read this before that because that would have spoiled this a lot. Altogether, I'm going to have to rate this book a 5 out of 5. This thing's awesome. It's not my favorite Stephen King book, actually, to be honest. I'll still have to put Misery above it. Misery is it's beautiful. Misery's perfect. But Salem's Lot, that's second place. And second place is still pretty good. Okay, guys? I want to know what you guys think about this book. I'd give it a 5 stars. Obviously, it's awesome. But I want to know what you guys think of this book. Let me know in the comments down below. And hit that like button as well if you want to tell me that you liked this review or this book. Just click it. Just click it. Also, subscribe if you want to see more videos about Stephen King's book, any book, and a bunch of other book reviews. I'm thinking, actually, I'm going to announce that at the end. But first of all, just thank you guys for watching this review. It's awesome to see that some people are actually coming to watch this channel. And I've tried out this little format where I actually edit a little bit instead of having a straight cut. So maybe that'll be awesome. Maybe a lot more people will like it. Who knows? I just did this for fun because I wanted to test out the green screen. Yeah. But thank you guys for watching. And for those of you that don't care about what I'm about to say yet next, I'll see you in the next video. But for those of you that do care, I do want to let you know what's going on. Alright, so video cut out. Here's the edited stuff. Gotta finish it up. So, the announcement is, basically, I'm reading a really, really long book right now. It's a Hindu religious book. It's about 700 pages. It's gonna take me absolutely forever. This is actually about a week or so. It's actually a week or so after I recorded that video. Or, about that video. So, I'm still, like, only 300 pages into it. And so I know it's gonna take me absolutely forever. I'm probably going to be missing a couple of things. I know I've read a few books, but it's still going to take me absolutely forever to get through this thing. So it's going to take me a while. So be patient, please. But yeah, that's what I want to say. Another thing is, would you guys like to have a video every Wednesday? Because right now I do a video every Sunday. I want to know if you guys want to do a video every Wednesday or something where I review a show, cartoon, something like that, and I just talk about it and I do a review of it just like I usually do. And I want to know if you guys have any suggestions for that. If you want me to do it at all, let me know in the comments down below. And this is the final goodbye. Please let me know what your thoughts are on these topics. And other than that, thank you guys for commenting, thank you guys for viewing, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.